What up? It's your buddy Mark, your friendly neighborhood YouTuber. Wanted to get right back to this Eminem interview. I've been breaking it up. It's an hour-long interview. I've been doing 10 minutes a time, about 15-minute videos. Got to pause for copyrights. So it's an hour long. We stopped it right at the 30-minute mark. And we're going to pick up right where we left off. Let's go. He's talking about Treach Night by Nature.
When I heard him yoke the Joker, when he was like, "Oh, fuzzy, dirty, dizzy, duzzy, get the fix in these. Remember how blistery? You ain't ready for the Freddy you rap. He can't kill me. I step into your dreams, you feel me, slicing your life away. Just like my mic today, I eat you the psych away. I'm ripping shit right away." Man, he was yo.
I don't know how Eminem remembers all the songs he has and still remember other people's songs. It's crazy. Like, a lot of rappers, how do you remember all those words? Like, when you have 50 to 100, Eminem has a top 50 songs. He's got 10 albums, except for Kamikaze. They're all about 20 songs each, so he's got like he's got 1,000 songs at least. He's got over 1,000 songs. That's not counting D12. It's not counting 8 Mile soundtrack. It's not counting Bad Meets Evil. It's not counting the Shady XL. So he's got. How does he remember all that? Think about it. He's got probably close to 2,000 songs. And he knows all. Oh man. And remember other people's lines?
There are some in this genre that have not even caught up to that. All this time has passed, and those verses are so timeless to me.
Right.
Like, you got beef for what we do, talk to the bunny, sonny. He's a man, Bugs the thug with the money. Funny that you should mention, that's my family that covered. What's up to my cousins and my sisters and my Warner brothers? Birds of a feather, flop and fella be together. No matter what you whatever, endeavor find us better. You, me, he, she, them, him, those are others. You skip through ducks with worm pluck, initiate the trouble. For those who disagree or maybe feel the need to front it, show me your whole entire crew just using I'ma run it. You want it, maybe, yo. Like, God damn,
oh yeah, Eminem's not a fan of old school rappers. He's just wearing the t-shirts for clout. That's what someone said the other day, that he does that just for clout. Like, obviously he's a fan. There's a couple of Eminem verses I remember, but I don't know anything like that good, like from my favorite rappers.
Yeah, what he did was he did wordplay. He did compound syllables, multi-syllable rhyming.
Shit's hard to break down. I'll get better at it.
In different styles.
Right.
He never had to go back and listen to that first album. He never did the same style twice. I loved his image. I loved what he was about. He looked cool. You know what I'm saying? And you believed him.
Right, he was believable.
He looked the part, he acted the part, he was the part, right? So that's why I think a lot of rappers just kind of
makes me want to go look him up. I know Night by Nature, but
by the time the second album came out, I sounded just like him. I sounded just like Treach. I sounded like Cool G Rap. Like, there's so many eras that I sounded like other rappers. You know what I'm saying? Right. But like, it's what we doing with kids.
Yeah,
right?
we get influenced.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we're inspired. What you think about Royce as a producer, man? Is that weird?
It's really fucking weird. I told him, yo, years ago when we first met, I was like, you should, I said, because the way he was picking his beats and like his ear for him, I was like, yo, why don't you just make beats? Because when I first started making beats and learned how to do it, you can control what you make, right? So it's like making the song, like, Lose Yourself, and sitting there from the beginning of the, like, down to the end of the completed song, right? Like, you can make that trajectory go wherever you want it to go, right? Both of us were kind of still focused on rap, right? But he was like, I think he would have rather put his time into the pen. But kept telling him, like, even years later, like, yo, man, I'm telling you, you'd be good at it. And he started doing the shit, and then I didn't hear from him for a couple months. And then he started, like, hitting me off with beats.
I would love to try to make a beat. I think I'd be good at it. Someone that had, like, the computer software, whatever you want to call it, let me fuck around, and, like, after, like, 10, 15 minutes, I had, like, a decent one going.
And I was like, yo, This shit is crazy.
That's crazy.
You gonna learn one?
Yeah.
And then I was like, what the fuck? Like, bro, how did you get this good this quick?
Man.
But hey, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I same thing with me, man. I went over there. He like, I'm making beats now, Crooks. I said, for real? He started making a beat. I was like, damn, that's just kind of dope. I went outside to smoke a cigar, and I started thinking of a 16-bar rap.
Sure.
Yeah.
And I said, I'm thinking of a rap to a voice beat.
Yeah.
And I went back in there like, yo, I'm doing a new album with my little brother's family business. You want to produce the whole thing? And he was like, you think I'm ready for something like that? I was like, yeah, I think you're ready. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? And that's when we came over and played you know what I'm saying, and stuff over there. And
yeah, man.
Man, you just said lose yourself. I went down the wormhole myself looking at your producer credits. You know what I'm saying? And I talk to hip-hop fans every single day on Twitter. You know, that's one of the things I do. I engage with them. I ask them questions, rap questions. Do you feel like, because I don't, so do you feel like your name is mentioned enough in the producer's conversation?
I don't know.
Probably not. No. He's not known for producing. Everyone just knows him as a rapper.
No, I'm kidding. I mean, I don't know. I love to make beats, right? And over the years, I had learned how to produce and probably made some of my biggest songs.
Right.
And was just doing what felt right. You know what I'm saying? But I'm more so like it's fun for me to make beats, but it's not as fun as rap is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I want to know who did like some of those kamikaze beats, because that was one of my favorite Eminem albums. Like, you know, after his like first three, which I think were like all Dre beats. I'm sure he wasn't doing his beats back then, but I wonder like who was doing some of those kamikaze beats.
So it's like, but I don't know. I mean,
because people are like, yo, rappers who make beats, top 5. And I'm like, yo, you got to put him in there. You know what I'm saying? And then some of them don't even realize how many songs that you have produced.
They don't give him credit for rapping.
They know and love the
They
song. They just didn't know that you produced it. That's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy to me. I don't even understand how that even happens. You know what I mean? Like, I think you rap so well that it kind of just sucks all the oxygen out of the conversation.
It's like vice versa. Dre's like the best producer, beat maker, and no one puts him up as one of the top rappers. He's got to be top 20 rappers. Just because he's the best beat producer, no one considers him a rapper? Are you kidding me? Like, some of the people I see in front of Dr. Dre in those lists they were talking about earlier, oh man, I disagree so much.
I mean, it's interesting. Like the first album, you know, like I was sitting there with the Bass Brothers, and Jeff Bass like played instruments, right? Like he played the guitar, he played the bass, he played the keyboards and all that shit. I knew this music better than they did as far as like what it should sound like.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I would just sit in there on the drum machine, and I had to have somebody show me how to work it, you know, keep the metronome going and shit. And what started coming out of those sessions, and sometimes I'd be like, yo, okay, what was that chord? Okay, try it. What if you tried that? Now go up with it, right? And then I hum them because I don't know how to play instruments. So I'd be like, I would just hum a lot of shit, you know? And that's how I started making the beats. And Dre was like, yo, you're producing. That's producing. And I was like, it is? Oh, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and just fell into, you know.
Yeah, like, it's funny, like, I was thinking the other day, cleaning out my closet, that beat was actually a beat I was making for Bizarre.
Really?
Yeah. And then, I don't remember what happened, but I ended up taking the beat, and I was just like, because sometimes, if someone's there, like, as I'm making the beat, and they start wanting to write to it, I usually
just
give it to him. And I don't remember what happened with that, but
Surprising about the song up. He says he
the stadium mover.
don't like that song no
You
more.
know what I'm saying? Like, that's one of my favorite songs to watch it perform.
really,
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's just go.
that's the other thing.
You know what I'm
Too.
saying?
I'm not a singer, so I remember like some of my early shit was really rough. Like was really rough. Like, but it was like a lot of times like, and this is from coming up in Detroit. Like, Proof had the connects, right? So Proof used to know Jay Dilla. Proof used to know.
You gotta know
everybody
somebody.
who was anybody, right?
Right.
So, and I don't know if you remember that phase where like rappers going through a phase. Well, I mean, it still does it, but there was kind of a phase in like the late 90s.
Talent's almost not enough. You gotta know somebody too, and then be really
Right.
talented.
And you know what I'm saying? Like an actual singer chick. And Proof would come over with new music, and man, Dilla's making the beats, and he's got chicks all over his hooks and shit.
Right.
And I'm like, what the fuck, man? Like, so I would start like thinking of like hooks
Check how
like
much
that.
time's left.
You know what I'm saying? And being like, well, someone else could sing this, and I'll just lay it for right now.
For right now.
And then it ended up becoming a thing where I was just like, fuck it, I'll just leave it. You know?
The good decision. Godzilla, man. I gotta tell you,
I wonder to that beat.
that's one of my favorites right now. You know what I'm saying? My favorites always change when I listen to albums. Right
Yeah,
now,
of
I'm
course.
fucking with Godzilla heavy every day, all day. You know what I'm saying? That shit is crazy.
It's so hard. Of course, it's so hard to compare like a brand new album to or like to a song you've heard 1,000 times. Like so it's just hard to compare because you're always like you want to listen to the new shit, and even though you actually like the old shit more, you want to hear the new stuff. You know. Same with like even TV shows. Like the shows that if I've seen it 1,000 times, I'm gonna watch a show that might like less that I've seen like once or twice. You know, like 2.5 Men. I've watched that a lot. Charlie Sheen, he's a funny dude.
The cadences and all that, like, absolute murder. The beat, who did that beat?
DA.
That shit is crazy, man.
Yeah.
R.I.P. to Juice WRLD, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That kid was amazing.
Yeah.
You know, on that joint.
I want to know how that came
Favorites
together.
Change.
Yo, shout to Juice too, man. Like, yo, that kid was so talented, man. He like his freestyle he did on Westwood when he rapped for an hour.
Yeah,
What
that's
the fuck. And I mean, he was like he might have been mixing a little bit of written in there with,
Right.
but the way he was freestyle, like that's the shit that we used to try to do at the hip hop shop was like try to work on our freestyles, right? But be able to slip in and out of written when you need to. You know what I'm saying? If you got a certain
I know
line,
exactly
you
what
wanna
he's
get to
talking
it to
about.
Take out this dude, right? So to be so young, he like mastered that so fucking quickly.
Yeah.
It's really sad, man, that like his potential was so off the charts.
Very. I tweeted one time, you know, I like this Juice WRLD kid. And, you know, I got some real hardcore boom bap type hip hop lyricist fans that follow me too. And they're like, Juice WRLD, he uses auto-tune. I'm like, yo, I dropped a link to that Westwood freestyle. Like, yo, don't even talk to me. Just watch this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He definitely had it, man. It's crazy that some of these kids out here, I think that inspired by, you know, Jay, you know what I'm saying? And they want to really get their pen moving. Oh, yeah, I was going to ask you, do you have a favorite? You have any favorites on a new joint?
On my album?
Yeah, on your joint.
Oh, every single one. Nah.
Every single.
Nah, I mean, you know, I it's funny when like
I've always wondered, like every album has a couple bad songs. Like, does the artist know those songs aren't great? And I don't know. I heard 50 Cent Get Rich or Die Trying that there was too many because every song on there is a banger, and there's like 20 songs and 3 bonus songs, and I heard there was other stuff that didn't even make it, and they said they didn't want to cut anything. Oh, he was just on a roll.
you know when you're making an album and it's like, you know, sometimes you got ideas already. Sometimes you feel like, I don't know if you ever feel like this, but it's like sometimes I just feel like I don't feel like having a message in this one. You know what I'm saying? I just want to go as hard lyrically as I can, you know. And then sometimes, like, you know, I'll get in a certain mood and be like, okay, like, if there's something that I'm passionate about, like, this is making me either angry or excited or whatever it is, right? You know, I might get the idea to do a song about it, like the Darkness song. Like, when I want to say something, when I feel like I really have something to say, I'm gonna do it.
The Darkness joint.
Okay.
Did you?
Cut it off right there because my videos got to the 15-minute mark. We're 41 minutes into this hour-long interview, so 2 more videos from me and we'll have covered it. Alright, peace. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a good day.